Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Alfredo Media, and thank you guys for your continued support. Today, I'll be doing a video on how to travel in a flight for the first time. Okay, I'll be giving you the bullet points and things you need to do to achieve this without any stress. The first thing you need to do is to get to the airport very early. If you're traveling domestically, you need to get to the airport 2 hours before your flight. And if it's an international flight, you need to get there 3 hours before your flight. The reason why I'm saying this is because you need to get your boarding pass, you need to get your luggage checked in, and you also need to get through airport security. Okay, I'm also going to give you tips on how to negate some of these things, especially the boarding pass. For the boarding pass, you don't have to necessarily go to the airport to get the boarding pass. You can also get the boarding pass online. Okay, just go to the airline carrier, go to their website. For instance, if you're traveling, for the purpose of this video, if you're traveling with KLM, you go to the KLM website and you check on instructions on how to get your boarding pass. You can get your boarding pass online and the boarding pass will be sent to your email. Once you have the soft copy of this boarding pass, you don't need to go to KLM desk at the airport to get another boarding pass. But in a situation where you don't have a soft boarding pass, you need to go to the KLM desk at the airport. You give them your passport. After giving them your passport and your ticket, then a boarding pass will be issued to you. You then use this boarding pass to check in your luggage. After checking in your luggage, then you have to check your gate number. There are several monitors at the airport. You check KLM and the time of departure of the time of departure of the flight. With these two information, you can use this to get your gate number on the monitor. After getting your gate number, the gate number is usually announced most times 2 hours or 1 hour 30 minutes before your flight. You go straight to your gate and wait there till they start calling for boarding. Okay, but before this time, you also have to go through airport security. And when you're doing this, please wear easy to remove shoes. The reason I'm saying it is because you need to remove your shoes, you need to take off your belt. If you have a purse or a wallet on you, you have to take it out. If you have a wristwatch, you have to take it out. If you have coins, any metal on you, your necklace or whatever, you have to take that out as well. Any metal that can because you have to go through like a scanner, and if it detects any metal on you, it blinks and it brings like the alarm rings and everything. So you need to be careful and take all these things out. You'll be given like a case where you put all these where you put all your items, and after this you walk through the machine, and if everything is okay, you'll be cleared to take your things and you can put on your belt and all your other belongings so that you can go to your gate number to wait for your flight. Okay. The next thing I want to talk about is you need to pay attention to the safety instruction rules when you are on board. They tell you what to do in the case of um, emergency. Just listen to the safety instruction when you're on board, and please keep your ID handy. What do I mean by this? You need to keep your passport very well because you'll be asked to present your passport at every interval. The first thing when you get there, if you want to get your boarding pass, you need to present your passport. If you want to check in your luggage, you also need to present your passport. By airport security, you don't necessarily need to do that. But as at the time of boarding, you also need to present your passport and your boarding pass before you can board the plane. So you have to keep your ID very handy. You keep it in a safe place. So I have to give it to them. So as to give it to the border control or the immigration officers when it's being required or when it's being requested from you. All right. The next thing I want to talk about is you also need to check the airline luggage requirements. Normally, you are entitled to take two luggage, one for check-in and a carry-on bag. Okay, the check-in is usually, I think, between 25 to 30 kilos. If it's more than this, you need to pay extra. But you're entitled to one. You are entitled to two bags: one carry-on bag and one check-in bag. For your valuable items on what you think you will need during the course of the flight, I would advise you put it in your carry-on bag, and other things like your clothes, shoes, and whatever, just put it in the big travel bag and check that in. Okay, that'll be all for now. And before I go, if you're yet to subscribe, kindly hit the subscribe button so as to get notifications anytime I upload new content. Don't forget to turn on all notifications as well. Okay, thank you guys for watching, and see you on the next one. Bye.